Life is a momentary dream, but a dream is a reality for an eternity. Eastern philosophy has changed drastically the way I view the world, my lifestyle, everything about me, my studies. I come home from school and I read books and I meditate, I practice, I go online, I read about pressure points, I read about what the philosophers say about reality. I learn about all these things, and these things led me to meeting very interesting people.
Reiki is a healing through the hands, and they call it a healing touch, with the belief that Reiki work in 3 levels, which one is spiritual, physical, and in the corporal level. Anything that is around you, like cleaning your aura, get rid of negative vibration, something like that.
Meditation is just the art of doing nothing, you know? It's an art, it's a skill. Like, how do you really do nothing? Because usually our mind is still doing something, you know? But being able to sit, and I guess the Sudarshan Kriya leads you into meditation because it gets rid of all those stresses and all that mental chatter that normally goes on. But once you finish that and you're going into meditation, then there's really nothing happening, you know? You're just having the experience of being.
It's all dark, and you're there. You don't even know what you are. You can't explain it. It's like you're a cloud. And I noticed from the past conversations I had with people that every time they reach that spot, every explanation I get is the same. So I believe that we're all the same thing, like a computer. Like, you have a whole bunch of different programs being run by the same system.
We think that we're separate in different bodies, and everything in this world is separate. But even if you look at it from the level of science, on a molecular level, all this whole world is, including ourselves, is just a bunch of energy and molecules vibrating. Like, if you looked at it through some sort of machine that just showed you the energy and the molecules, it would just be a bunch of molecules, and the chair would be vibrating at this rate, and my body would be vibrating at this other rate, and the air is vibrating at a different rate. It's just energy that takes a certain form.
Then, what is reality?
I think that in a way nothing is real because it's only our perception. My perception of something is different from your perception of something. And your perception of something is different from her perception of something. So it's all in the mind.
We are the realities, not what we see, but what we want to see. All of us, we're just conscious minds. We're just minds. We're just waves of energy. And we all come together to create what we see.
Before you got involved with, Eastern philosophy, you used to be the type of kid, an average kid from Sunset Park. Likes to party, likes to go to the park, hang out with his boys, friends, whatever you want to call it.
Playing around, didn't care about anything or anybody. Just being a regular kid, having fun.
But I wasn't having fun. This is what my life was really all about. When I was 6 years old, my parents got separated. My mom, out of anger, got really drunk and ran away. 6 months later, she travels to the US and she leaves both me and my brother with my father and his girlfriend, my stepmother. That was a whole year of hell. Then I lived here for 5 years with my mother and her boyfriend. The first year was really cool, awesome, but then he started to change. Fights, arguments. And as I grew older, my hatred grew larger. There were times when I felt like I really wanted to kill him. That's when Alaris, my girlfriend at the time, saved my life, you can say. She told me that one can't live poisoning the heart with hatred, that there was much more to life than just that. It makes me wonder what life really is, what we are and are not capable of. I have become aware of a divine magical manifestation that occurs around us every second of our lives. My life has completely changed, maybe for the better or for the worst, someone may say, but in the long run, there is no rights or wrongs. Whatever we do will always seem right to a group of people and wrong to another. As long as it feels right to me, I'll follow whatever divine enlightenment is guiding me to the end. My journey is a tough one. I seek the true essence of life, as well as what this mystical wisdom has to offer. I want to find the reality within the self, that doesn't change, that remains the same. I used to think that in order to follow this path, I would have to sacrifice my family and friends. Through the process of this video, I have come to notice it does not have to be so, because they play a part in my life. They contribute to what my reality is, and that this path is to join me with those around me, and as I go on, not separate me, to be in total balance. And I know that whatever I choose to do with my life, I'll have their support. Wherever my life leads, my actions and beliefs into what is true will mold the shape of my future, and maybe reach the end of the road where I can finally accept what I find and with it make a change.